to look at ways that new life might be revealed. That becomes an incredible witness on Rally Sunday. An invitation to each of us. Jesus adds to this framework, however, though. Doesn't leave it sitting there as if it's some easy thing. Jesus says that following the way of the holy, is hard. And as he lays it out there, he talks about leaving, not even leaving, but hating father and children, spouse, mother, all of those with whom you have significant relationships, and abandoning all of your possessions. In a sense, it's what Martin Luther talks about in terms of laying yourself bare before God. And in that place, seeing a new way of being, a new possibility. Jesus knows that expectations of our family, our culture, and of our world weigh upon us over and over again. And his point is to always say, where is your primary belonging? Your primary place of being, that wellspring of all life. Look to the holy and let your life flow from there. As we enter into this space, we are invited into that challenge of how we might live and how we might live faithfully and boldly in the midst of all that is going on around us. Some of you began a conversation during adult education about Syria, wondering what options there are, what our faith invites us to do and be about. There are no easy answers, unfortunately, in that situation, or so many others. But that doesn't mean that we step away. Rather, we continue to seek this one who calls us in a pathway of life and new life. We stand in that place and we say each and every morning when I wake up, for me, for my household, for my community and my world, we will strive and struggle to choose life. Life that is already around us and within us, that is the gift of the holy. I oftentimes think that many of us would love to sit down with someone like Rachel and Naomi Raymond and have her gently and persuasively call us into new ways of being, living faithfully and boldly. And today, though she may not be here with us, I invite us to think about the ways that this community calls us into that same pathway of living faithfully, strongly, and boldly in all times and circumstances, in all places. And to hear this one who knows that the cost of discipleship is hard in a world that continues to tear down and wound. I leave you with this parting thought. In the Gospel of Luke, he, in the Sermon on the Plain, which runs in comparison to Matthew's Sermon on the Mount, talks and uses the word about what it means to be hated in the world. Matthew says when people despise or revile you. Luke says when people hate you for what you are about. Be grounded and know that you are holy, that you are blessed. And then here in this place, he talks again about hatred and being laid bare of relationships, of possessions, of standing there in the midst. And then again at the end of Luke, in chapter 21, he uses this word hate for those who are followers and says, when you are hated for the sake of the cross, for my sake, know that you are not abandoned. is a message throughout Luke, to know that you are not alone, you are not abandoned. That God in Jesus walks with us each and every day and holds our hand, claiming and proclaiming to us a new way. And we hear then that question. Will you choose life or choose death for the days that you have? And we go deep inside of ourselves, each of us,